How does this all go down? When the fight is over, what is the last thing we're going to see on Saturday?
我觉得这场比赛不会打满，
Yeah,
会
first of all,
出现
they're gonna be a finish for sure. I don't think this fight will go to decision. Will go for 5 rounds. We don't need 5 rounds. And also, I do hope Johnny
我希望
can be the Johnny like what he said on his social media. Like
他在
he's back to
说的
the Johnny that like how he fought before when he was winning. And Johnny, please give me a 100% Johnny on Saturday night. Let's fight toe to toe. That's the fight I want.
All right, everybody, let us say hello to Zhang Mingyang getting set to headline UFC Shanghai this Saturday against Johnny Walker. Big fight at 205 pounds. Hello, Mingyang. How are you?
Oh, I'm good. Very good.
It's great to have you here. This is your first UFC main event, and you get to do it in China. What does this moment, what does this fight mean to you?
Yeah, it means a lot to me because back to 2017 when UFC had their first UFC event in mainland China, which was in Shanghai. At that time, I was still a fan of the UFC. At that time, I just imagined, okay, when can I get into the UFC? That is my dream. But today, UFC has their event in Shanghai again, and I am one of the fighter compete in this card, and also the main eventer headline this card. So, yeah, it means a lot to me. It's kind of dream come true.
Yeah, I mean, as a guy watching the UFC host an event in Shanghai in 2017 to where you are now, you've had 3 UFC fights, 3 first-round knockouts, 3 performance bonuses, and you've spent like 8 total minutes inside the octagon before your first main event. That's pretty wild, right? To think about. You've only had like 8 minutes of octagon time, but 3 bonuses, and now you get a main event.
Yeah, I think it's crazy and kind of surreal because I never think I can do this well in the UFC, but I give all the credit to my father because when I just signed by the UFC, my goal is that okay, I want to be the top 15. And my father said, no, you shouldn't do this. You should always aim high. So our goal should be the champion. Then we can go further. I said, okay, my goal is going to be the belt, the champ. So then, now if I look back my UFC journey so far, I think every step is where it should be on the path toward my goal to be the champion.
Last time we saw you, you knocked out Anthony Smith. You put a damper on the storybook ending of his career. And while it was a bit sad to watch for him, and it was kind of tough to watch for you because you're such an exciting guy and you were getting booed, in the end, you got the biggest win of your career. So I'm curious, what did you learn about yourself that fight week and in the fight itself with Anthony?
I think what I learned the most is from the fight itself. Because when I fought Anthony, I had a taste or experience that the level of top 15. So because when I fought Anthony, many times I just hit him and I know what the power I have. But when I hit him, I think he should be already being knocked out or knocked down, but he's still there, still fighting, and which is exactly same as what I expect for him and for this fight. He's really, really tough guy, a true warrior, true fighter. Also show me the level of what a really top 15 or a real legend in this division is.
And now you get Johnny Walker, and like we said, it's this main event spot for you. Thoughts on being matched up with a guy like Johnny, and was this what you expected opponent-wise after the Anthony Smith fight?
Yeah, to be honest, we never think we're gonna fight Johnny one day, but when UFC told us, okay, Johnny is the next one, we just accept that. But I think if you look at the fighters Johnny lose to, many of them became champion, or even the guys he won over to, some of them also become the like title challenger. So I think Johnny will be, it's a good test for me, and gonna be a very important step on my way to fighting for the title.
The first face-off, you guys are in an iconic spot, got really intense, head-to-head, forehead-to-forehead, mean faces. Did you take anything away from that face-off? Did his emotions say anything to you at all?
Yeah, I feel Johnny changed a lot when he got into the fight week, and I can feel he's very hungry. He's very hungry, very eager to get a win, because he was in two losses in a row in the past. But I want to win as well. I think I'm more hungry than Johnny. Both of us need a win. So I would say this fight won't be boring. So guys, please tune in.
You said you need a win. Your goal is to get to the belt, and a victory here, you'll be 4-0 in the UFC. Winning your first main event puts you in a really good spot. We got the title fight coming up in October. We got Khalil Roundtree fighting Yuri Prochazka coming up. There's some big fights in your division. With a win over Johnny Walker, where does that put you in the mix at 205 pounds?
Yeah, I don't know, because every time when I have a plan, I have a thought, and things just change. So I think I don't know if I win Johnny, I think I can just kind of like shake up this whole division. Yeah, everybody gonna be, I mean, everybody at the top should be ready for me. So let's see.
How does this all go down? When the fight is over, what is the last thing we're going to see on Saturday?
我觉得这场比赛不会打满。
Yeah, first of all, there's gonna be a finish for sure. I don't think this fight will go to decision. Will go for 5 rounds. We don't need 5 rounds. And also, I do hope Johnny can be the Johnny like what he said on his social media. Like he's back to the Johnny that like how he fought before when he was winning. And Johnny, please give me a 100% Johnny on Saturday night. Let's fight toe to toe. That's the fight I want.
Love to hear that. I think the fans would like that as well. Last question before we let you go. We mentioned the title fight. Magomed Ankalaev is the champion. He's running it back with Alex Pereira at UFC 320 on October 4th. I'm curious, who do you think wins that fight? What's your prediction for the title fight?
Yeah, I think still Ankalaev can defend his title, because I think Pereira is not as motivated as before. So, I mean, if we can get the old Pereira back, he's still let's say, the better striker than Ankalaev. But for now, if he still fought like the way like he fought last fight, I think Ankalaev can still win this fight.
Why do you think there's a lack of motivation there, in your opinion?
Because he has earned too much money. He's too rich. I think it's no matter who you are, as a fighter or as a human being, if you are too rich, you are just like a kind of lack of motivation, as when you are young, when you are poor, when you are hungry. I think that's normal. It's not uncommon. Yeah.
Have you thought about that for yourself? Because if you become champion, that's something that could happen to you.
我有想到过.
Yes, I do. Yeah.
Well, the next step towards that title is this Saturday. Zhang Mingyang taking on Johnny Walker. Big main event, UFC Shanghai. Cannot wait for it. Mingyang, thank you for the time. Leo, thank you for the translating as well. All the best to you on Saturday. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.